runs the accounts. He manages a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Am I lying, y'all? Am I lying? Don't he be managing a lot of stuff? Yup. We also heard he got an outside baby. She's a stepmother. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. 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 We've also heard that. Yes. Yes. We need three more Gemini necklaces, y'all. We need 3 more Gemini necklaces before I get my black ass up. Happy Juneteenth. Now back to the messy shit. So Tasha K is mad at me, y'all. She's trying to come for my bag. Like Cardi B came for her bag and now she owes Cardi B $4 million. Ha 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 ha. Look at her karma for destroying a lot of celebrities. Look at her karma. Look at her karma. Y'all see how bitches start getting karma and forgetting where the fuck they come from. Tasha K, you literally try to destroy Cardi B. And let me show you how much time I got on my motherfucking hands, bitch. Let me show you that you don't shake nothing over here. Let me show you that you don't run shit over here, bitch.
Angels of the Most High, divine angels of light. Who am I?
Bitch, we got part 2 up, bitch. Play with it if you want to. Share the live and double tap the screen, ho. Let me change the title.
That Bishop has a notorious past. He's a former model and barber, and also spent time.
My bad, y'all. It took a minute for me to fucking get this shit.
You can become the master of your reality if you can study.
Share the live, y'all. Let's get some crowns. Let's get some crowns.
First. Everything else is easy. Once you seek you and understand your programming first, everything else will come easy.
While living in Georgia, he was arrested for breaking and entering in 2009, and in 2011, he was also arrested for aggravated battery. While no official
I never got a notice to stop playing the interview. Listen, let me tell y'all, I'm a professional. Tasha K didn't send me a cease or desist. Tasha K didn't send me no paperwork, right? Dumbass, she contacted a molester. Mother molester tag. Girl, bye.
In 2014, Eligio Bishop was trying to clean up his act and his image and became a licensed barber and opened his own shop in Georgia. In 2016, he began his spiritual awakening where he posted on Facebook that the ascension journey has begun.
But when I set out to do what I was doing, somebody just gave me $250,000. People just be handing me money. I did good deeds. You know that you did good deeds your lifetime. Well, you don't know how the hell you got this blessing, but it came out of nowhere.
Thank y'all. Y'all, 9 more Gemini necklaces, y'all. This is the women, the girls.
So I can understand
the nature girls is going to do the interview. This is the best part of the interview.
I had a hard lifetime. I came through everything you came through. And now...
Oh, she ripped you off, Sunshine? I got you, baby. I got you for the free 99. Just throw a mace. Share alive.
On Facebook and moved to Honduras to start his own tribe, which was initially called Melanation. He made waves in 2017 when he offered to do an interview with CBS News and told reporter, "I'm a cult."
Peter, you are a part of a cult.
Initially, the interview was prompted when a 21-year-old Kayla Reed left her home in Canada and moved to Costa Rica to follow Bishop.
Thank you, babe.
What's Nature Boy like? Because he's quite the character, isn't he?
Yeah, when I watched the video, I felt like I need to be with them. I messaged Nature Boy exactly the same day. I was with Mel Nation within like 2 weeks.
Honestly, of watching the first video, what were your family saying at this point?
I mean, I don't really consider them my family.
He assured reporters that Reed could leave whenever she wanted and was living happily among other group members. Bishop encouraged Reed to call her mother and the Canadian police and let them know she was doing okay. The cult was eventually kicked out of Costa Rica for immigration issues. 2 years later, Nature Boy made the news after getting kicked out of Costa Rica, Panama, and Nicaragua for being deemed a threat to national security. Bishop, who now refers to himself as Three God, has amassed over 91,000 followers on his YouTube channel, which is mainly comprised of his music videos and self-help content.
This is Tasha K. She got beef with me, girl. She's trying to come from my big
when you first become a Christian. Right?
For playing her
Remember when you
interview.
first became a Christian, you was like, you want to tell everybody, no, you can do this. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that. Anytime you ever got some information,
Thing they've known and owned and submitting their lives to one man and calling him God. I sat down with 9 members of Carbon Nation during Bishop's arrest to get to know who they are and why they made the choice.
Okay, y'all, here
to
go the
join
interview,
and
y'all. This is
follow
the part
this new
Tasha K was trying to stop me
philosophy.
from playing, but y'all
This
know I'm the
isn't just
plug,
about a
and don't know
story,
bitch stop
but an
me.
observation
So y'all
of
make
the
it shake.
human
Let's give me to my
state
second
where
box.
hope lies
Aha,
within
Tasha K, bitch, you
idea.
should have came to me man to man, ho. And let's watch it. Get y'all popcorn.
All right. You guys are in unison. It's like y'all
stuff like that because she got me at a young age. And you're like family oriented.
How's your family with your? I mean, I'm sorry. How's your relationship with your family?
Right now, some of them don't agree with my journey, so I don't talk to all of them. My grandma does too. Yeah, it's pretty. I talk to my dad sometimes. It's pretty cool. They don't agree with certain stuff, but yeah.
When I was 6, I ended up meeting my Babylon brother at the time. We went with our Babylon sisters and they took care of us and they sheltered us and they took us in. We were actually already with our Babylon sisters at the time because my Babylon mom, she was going through a lot. She was transitioning a lot. She was going through a lot of health things, problems at the time, and she wasn't equipped to take care of us. And so we were always with our Babylon sisters, and they took care of us and any other family member that wanted to take care of us and send us money and funds and clothes and however they wanted to take care of us, they did. But we were mainly with our sisters.
For the viewers that are watching, what does Babylon mean?
Babylon is a state of mind. It consists of, like my sister said, it's the 7 deadly sins. It's a lower frequency of thought. It consists of everything that go against nature, and what we stand is low vibration of frequencies of people that are there in that culture medium that they grew that mindset through slavery and through white supremacy and having to depend on that system and depend on the white man. So that became people became very individualistic and for themselves. And when you create an environment like that, you have a lot of people that go against each other and want to fight for the higher positions and roles, and they want to make sure they're on top. And so that environment is very low vibrational, would you say? Just the things that you do is low vibrational, it's unconscious, and you're not aware of it. You're very sleep and don't have any divine knowledge yourself to understand why you're doing certain things that you do. So we call Babylon because it's low vibrational, and people are acting out things that aren't natural or considered to be righteous. What would you say?
That was a good explanation. And so how many siblings did your mom have?
So I'm
children, but
yes,
your siblings.
Yes. I'm actually the baby out of my siblings. My mom, she had four girls and a boy, one boy.
Okay.
My oldest sister, she's about 40, and I have 2 twin sisters. They're about close to 40. And my Babylon brother, which he just transitioned, he was going through a lot of issues and stuff. But yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
No, that I'm totally
she
thankful.
Can't speak, y'all.
But yes, my Babylon, and he was 27 when he transitioned. So yes, it's 5.
How old are you?
I am 24.
Oh, okay.
So I grew up in a single mother. I didn't actually meet my father until I was 2, and my mother went up to his house where he was living and said, "Here's your daughter," and he was like, Okay. Well, and then his sister came to the door and said, "Yep, that's it. She looked just like you." So I met him first.
Let me roll the fuck up. Y'all roll up with me. Match
so
me.
Growing
I'm tired
up,
of y'all smoking my weed.
Growing up was different because back when I was growing up, it was more of we were outside a lot. Yeah, I spent most of my time outside. We played with the kids around the block. I always was riding bikes. We spent it was a lot of barbecues, a lot of parties. I did spend a lot of time with my family, but it was rough with seeing my mother struggling because she was single.
What did she do for a living?
I am not all the way sure, but I know that she was an entrepreneur. She did handle jewelry a lot.
I was raised with my mother.
Okay.
I have 2 sisters. I'm the middle child. And my older sister were 7 years apart. My younger sister were about 13 years apart. So I was kind of just like by myself, like in a way of, I didn't have them, they weren't close in age. So we just had different timelines.
Being an only child?
Sort of
like.
Yeah, it's kind of like that,
okay.
But they were in my life, but it's just because we're so different in age, it wasn't that, we're close, but we wasn't like as close as probably.
Oh, I didn't know you was in here, baby.
More like closer in age. But
Shit, my bad. Fuck.
we had a relationship with each other, like as far as sisters, sisters. We all have different fathers, so that is different. I didn't meet my father until I was about 10 years old. I met him just randomly at Walmart. Like, okay, you're my dad. Okay, cool.
I mean, did he walk up to you, or did
it was like a situation where his son actually worked there.
Okay.
So it was just like, I don't know if we ran into each other. It's kind of blurry because I was young.
Okay.
But I just remember meeting him and, him being a nice guy. And then, I didn't really meet him again, I would say, until I was about 16. And that's when we had to, build a relationship. But I lived with my mother during my childhood.
How was your relationship like with your mom?
We were cool. We were cool. I thought I was pretty much adopted when I was growing up. Even though I looked like my mother, I just felt very different from her. We would have a lot of disagreements on things. It wasn't until I got older. I'm 28 now. So it wasn't until I moved out, experienced things on my own, until I really felt a connection to her, or I felt like, I was cool with her, or we saw more eye to eye. Like now we actually have a better relationship than I did when I was growing up with her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she's okay with your decision to
Yes.
be here.
She's somebody that they were showcasing certain things of other people. I didn't understand it. I was getting in trouble a lot, detention a lot. I've never gotten in really fights. I've always been the friend that other people are getting in fights for. Like, other people are getting in fights, but I was never really in fights. People just was cool with me. And I stayed in the tuck. My Babylon mother put me on a lot of game growing up. Like, not to talk about people on their backs. If someone comes to you talking shit about somebody, you don't go and interact with them like that. Like, they could do that to you. So I was like aware of these things at a young age. And I kind of stayed to myself a lot of the time. I would not have people over my house that much. I would go outside certain times, but I was not really interacting with people. I was a loner a little bit.
You think that had to do with you being the only child?
Yes.
Okay.
I liked my space. I liked who I was. You know, I like doing things with me.
Okay.
And sometimes I'll interact with other people.
What's your parents do for a living?
My mother is a nurse.
Okay.
She was RN, and then she started getting up and lower in rank in the hospital. And my father is an entrepreneur. I've never seen my father have a job in the system, never before in my life.
Okay.
So I carry that kind of spirit because I am my father. And yeah, he's always been something that's, I'm gonna find a way around this. I'm gonna find my way to get what I need. Okay. And of course, with a Black woman being a nurse, and then your father is an entrepreneur, not doing the things according to the white man in this system.
Okay, y'all, I'm back.
It causes imbalance.
All right, y'all, we close to this second box, y'all.